Hey guys, wanted to do a bike review on Parker's new bike. It's a 2019 Trek Wahoo 24-inch wheel set. So this is a step up from his previous bike, which was a Trek 20-inch Superfly. It's basically Trek just got rid of the Superfly name and went with Wahoo on this latest generation of stiff bikes. Basically, this doesn't have front suspension, rear suspension, anything like that. So makes the bike a little lighter anyways in comparison to the other Trek Junior mountain bikes. So we ended up going with this. Yeah, he's 7 years old, about to be 8 in May. How tall are you now?
I think like 48, 49 inches.
You're 48, you're just over 4 feet. And I think you fit this bike pretty good. So why don't you go slap a helmet on, we'll get a couple rides on it.
Okay.
And see how you look on the bike, and I'll put some video of you with the camera on the chesty mount. Alright, so from bike store, we actually got it from Redlands, Cyclery USA. Been in Redlands for decades now. Bought multiple bikes from them. Anyways, got this a couple weeks ago and the weather's been kind of bad, so barely got out to ride it today. Finally getting some blue skies around here, but it's supposed to rain a little later. It's kind of like we're in Oregon or Washington or something. But, from the factory anyways, it comes with, I think, some Bontrager knobbies or whatever. But the tread wears out really fast on it, so we ended up swapping it out for some Tioga power block. We got some 24 by 1.75s on here. We got a really nice tread pattern for the street, since he mostly rides on the street around here. And then swapped out the standard grips for some ODI Ruffian clamp-ons. Then he's got his LED light for riding around the street. And then swapped out the pedals, the old nylon pedals, for some Rock Bro platform pedals. They're aluminum. a lot more grip, a little bit more surface area for his foot. It's kind of something Trek did this year, kind of color matching the rear rim to the bike color. Something different, hadn't seen before. Last time both wheels were black. You got the front wheel is black, but the rear is kind of color matched to the frame. So anyways, it comes with Shimano Altus, I guess is the line. The derailleur and shifter mechanisms. It's got an 8-speed cassette. That's kind of an upgrade from the 20s and stuff. They used to come with just 6-speed, and they were the grip shifter, but I like the fact now that it's actually a trigger shifter system that they installed on here, which is really nice. It's got the indicator right there. Ended up putting on a Cat Eye Urban wireless cyclo-computer for him, so he can keep his high speed score. His other one was 34.7 miles an hour. Let's see what he's got it at. What his max speed is at thus far. He hasn't got to ride it very much. 18 miles an hour, so hasn't got to really open her up, but I'm sure that'll change. And this is just a GoPro mount, handlebar mount, got off Amazon or whatever. I want to toss it on the front of his bar and get some POV shots or turn it back on him while he's riding, just to add. But got some little decals for him so he knows it's his bike and his brother doesn't take it from him, so I can say, look, whose name is on the bike? It's not your bike, stay away. And what they claim is a carbon fiber water bottle cage. Don't know if it really is, but it looks like it. It has the red accent on it. Another Amazon purchase anyways. But that's really it. That's the wireless transmitter fork here. Yeah, and that's about it. But it's basically the new version of the Superflies. They went with the Wahoo name for these new generation. Anyways, nice bikes. He fits it really well, and yeah, enjoys riding these things, and can't keep him off of it. Yeah, here's a side-by-side of the Trek 20 Superfly next to the Wahoo 24-inch wheel. So it looks considerably bigger, yet the transition was pretty good for him. It wasn't like he's really stretched out or anything. You can see the seat isn't slammed to the frame or anything. He fits it pretty well. And yet when he was on his 20-inch, I thought that fit him perfectly already. But yeah, no, this one fits him great. He's got the extra gearing and room to grow. And yeah, wife is asking when are we gonna have to stop buying bikes? I said, well, as soon as he stops growing. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he put about 500 miles on this bike. What the computer was reading out. Went on quite a few rides around the city here, over to visit the grandparents, and just him riding around the neighborhood here. And we don't let him go far, so he's just going basically down the street, maybe 500 yards or so, and turning around. Luckily we live in a little cul-de-sac here, so it's very safe for him to ride. But yeah, took a pretty good spill on this 20-inch at almost 35 miles an hour, and so I've had to replace the brake levers. I think it was just this one brake lever, but I got a matching pair. Scratched it up pretty good. The damage on this light, can't really tell. It was scratched up, and his seat was totally thrashed, so had to get him a new seat. But yeah, his younger brother just turned 4, actually fits this now, but he is much larger of a 4-year-old than Parker was originally, because Parker was not riding this at 4 years old. He was riding a 16-inch at best. But anyways, just wanted to do a side-by-side so you can kind of see the comparison of them. So yeah, the wheel base is considerable. All the measurements and stuff, I'm sure if you care about the measurements, you can go on Trek's website and see the differences, but this is just kind of a visual for anybody that's interested in seeing, or if they had the 20-inch and looking to upgrade. Not sure if the sizing is right for your kid or whatever, but like I said, my kid's just 4 foot tall, or an inch over, 50 inches maybe at the most. But yeah, he fits this bike very well. So looking forward to seeing him race here soon in the Redlands Classic public time trials. They always do that every year for the kids on Saturday. I think it's supposed to be coming up here March 16th or whatever. So he's pumped to get into that again.